After pointing fingers at P2B, the presidency accuses Atiku of enabling destructive protest. Don't mind these people, they don't know what they are doing since. Me, I don't talk and say me, I innocent and nothing. If any politicians are actually behind this, I innocent and nothing else. Coming out to call P2B, now just make it for be said and call. I have never seen any region, where we say no get sense past southern people. They are divided against themselves. The news in detail. The presidency has accused former Vice President Atiku Abubakar of enabling destructive protests that have swept across several states in the country in the past 6 days. Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Bayo Nanoga, criticized Atiku's recent tweet warning security agencies against using lethal force on protesters. The presidency contended that the former vice president's stand was misguided, given that the initially peaceful demonstrations have devolved into looting and arson in states such as Kaduna, Kano, Plateau, and Jigawa. As a supporter and enabler of the destructive protests, Alhaji Atiku certainly wants the sinister protests to continue despite the red signs from the streets, Onanuga stated. He further argued that Atiku's tweet condones the destruction of private and public property and it is unbecoming of a former vice president of Nigeria. The government defended the actions of security forces, describing them as professional and even the government defended the actions of security forces, describing them as professional and even-handed in the face of extreme provocation. The statement also emphasized that while the right to protest is constitutionally protected, it is not absolute and can be limited in the interest of public safety and order. In a pointed comparison, the presidency urged Atiku, who is a major opposition leader, to emulate opposition figures in the United Kingdom who have united behind their government in condemning similar riots. The statement specifically mentioned Rishi Sunak, the former UK Prime Minister, as an example of the nationalistic temperament expected from prison leaders during present times of crisis. The presidency called on Atiku to prioritize the national stability over potential political advantages, setting the stage for further debate on the appropriate response to the current unrest. The leadership reports that Onanuga had a few days before the commencement of a 10-day end bad governance nationwide protest, which kicked off on Thursday, August 1st, accused another opposition figure and former presidential candidate of the Labour Party, P2B, of instigating his supporters to stage the anti-hunger and hardship protest, targeting the president, Bola Tinubu administration. And I see what's in this up. You will see what is going on. Maybe say after they don't point, come outside, so face to na Obi, from Obi, then say na P2B supporters. From P2B supporters, then say, oh, na IPOP like, I just the IPOP bow. IPOP bow. That is how they pointed hands of PDP 16 years of government. They do evil and blame others for their atrocities. I don't think hunger is the protest. I think it is simply nemesis that is catching up with the man. Rather than accusing people, please make useful suggestions to the presidency on how to effectively tackle hunger, which is the driving force behind the protest. No government policy is fixated and sacrosanct. Reversal of first subsidy is the way out. This could be introduced or reintroduced when the enabling environment is right. So Bayo Onanuga is still allowed to be issuing misleading statements for the presidency. This is evidently clear that Tinubu leadership is a brutal disgrace and have nothing good for Nigerians than promoting violence through the use of talks like Onanuga, Oluomo, and many other miscreants to cause harm to harmless citizens. This must not be tolerated because he bought and stole the presidential mandate. He never won more than 5 states. The looting may have happened because the security agencies failed to do their constitutional duty of guarding the protesters. Instead, they would aloof and rush to unleash mayhem on the protesters. Many of them don't even believe that citizens have the right to protest in the first place and would do anything to please their masters. This orientation must. All right. Instead of the presidency should come out and start tackling the problems that the people give to. See, forget to. See, I think one thing we underrate so much, apart from having somebody who is bang bang ting ting, the person is loud, the person is, we need somebody that has empathy and can balance everything. We don't need somebody who is too hot. At the same time, somebody is too cold. You have to know when you are going to be using those things. This thing now, this protest for no even hold at all. Had it been the government is proactive. You see, when Niger, first of all, you don't make sure you take over. That time, 9, everybody go on the plans. Okay. Then, okay, make we even leave Niger, Gabon. When Kenya start their protest? The government go on the look, say, okay, Nigerian people come they make some silly side talks, silly type. Now that time, if now government where they foresighted, and where they proactive, then go do waiting, then go come outside, can't do waiting. Then go come outside, come start to address those pain points. I dey tell you, even like now, you won't do protest. Now don't the ginger say go come outside, come to us now go do protest. I don't talk before go just reduce small. I go say wait, okay. Now because of the protest, we go see come outside, come protest. From where they reduce, you go suspend all those their nonsense projects. You be saying no go, you go start to build refinery. You go they build and like say that they pursue you, like say they put knife for your neck, like say they point gun for your head, double barrel for your head, where they won't blow off. You go there, they pursue those projects. All the things where they talk, your nonsense, extravagant spending for governments, you go cut them down. People go they look you say, okay, what are you doing? What is he doing? Like that. We are not even going to come outside. Had it been started, nobody is expecting Tinubu to come outside and do everything. But we are supposed to be seeing the signs. But people are coming out because they are not even seeing signs. No sign of anything, whether he's going to make it. No, see sign, kankan. No sign. And it is not okay. It is not okay at all. And then the presidency, they say allowing the person of Bayo Nanoga. The presidency has never come and engaged the people. There is nothing like, if you're a president, you are supposed to be in the business of always engaging by yourself with the people. That is when the people will know that you are listening to them. You actually know their pain points and you're trying to address things. Not you, they always send people, we say, then they use their head in the waka. They send and give us, those one. They'll come outside, they abuse us anyhow, they follow us, they talk anyhow. Like say they smoke or they lace the evidence they breathe with marijuana. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your